Hi guys, it's Drew here and I'm here to make a quick video today. I'm going to go into more detail about this topic through the month of September for Self-Love September, but it's very pertinent in my mind and I think I want to get the thoughts out before I relax and enjoy the rest of the day. So I got an email this morning. I'm not going to say who it was by. I tried to track them down and I couldn't. Um, I know we all get comments on YouTube or Instagram that kind of really piss us off. And this one in particular really pissed me off because I think it's a topic that needs to be talked about and, is talked about in other places, but I'm just going to bring it here today. So, that is the topic of authority and societal authority when it comes to loving your body and loving yourself, and how do you work through that? How do you deal with comments when they come to you about these kinds of things? So, as I said, I got an email this morning where somebody, I think out of the good nature of their heart, I genuinely believe at some point through that email, they're trying to help. Um, and I welcome people in the community reaching out, reaching out to help in terms of projects, in terms of needing assistance with anything they're working on, a little bit of guidance, a little bit of mentorship, that's fine. This person seemed to have a chip, and I'm going to use a pun intended because they were talking about how I smile, or I don't smile enough on my videos. I don't smile enough on my videos. I don't open my mouth enough, and um, I'm not a very happy person because of it. So, and also that I probably wouldn't be able to get much employment or anything because I have bad teeth. So, first of all, I'm going to start off by saying yes, I have bad teeth. Um, it take me a really, really long time to get to that point where I've been like, yeah, I did this to myself, which I did. I was a smoker in my early life, and I drank a lot of Coca Cola. Still do, bad habit. My teeth aren't getting any better. And coffee, lots of sugar, lots of sugary shit. It was how I coped with depression. It was how I coped with surviving assault. It was how I coped with a lot of things. And because of it, my teeth degraded and they cracked and they just started going shitty. And I've had dental stuff done to them and I'm on a waiting list and all that sort of stuff. But that's not the point. The point is, and the question I want to ask you all, because like I said, I'm sure you've all dealt with it in the workplace, in society in general, like when does it become somebody's right to sort of press that upon you, to feel entitled enough to make those statements, first of all, without asking you how you feel about that, asking you whether you have issues with that, want to talk about it, need assistance, need support. For me, I feel like there is a difference between asking somebody whether they have an issue with it, like because I brought it up. So, for example, if I made a video about my teeth and said, I really don't feel like I accept myself, this part of myself, I really hate that part of myself, I'd love some help. I would absolutely love and welcome you guys' emails. Like, absolutely, 100%, because I know to ask for it, and it's something that I can foresee getting that advice about, and then maybe making a video afterwards to share that. So in case ever anyone actually like needs that support. But for people to send me emails, just basically saying, these kinds of things, and then I sent an email back. I sent a really polite email because that's just the person I am, and I tend to want to keep really good standards with my channel and my businesses because I believe in ethical boundaries. So I sent a really nice email back and said, thank you for your concern. And I'm okay with myself. I love myself. I've been on this journey. I've been in this body for 27 years and I wrecked it to shit and I'm rebuilding it and I'm happy. Do I want really sparkly white teeth? no. Like, I'm guessing that, that's a real shock to some people, but I don't need the aesthetics to prove that I'm capable of doing a job. I don't need the aesthetics to prove that I am capable of being a compassionate human being, or to prove that I am worthy of anything. Um, because I think the minute we start taking these things in from people who, especially I don't know, um, it starts a really sad cycle that I've seen in so many people. And this is kind of why I wanted to make this video too, that if you're going through this in the workplace or school or your employment environment or just in general, like, you don't have to take this stuff in. Okay, this is where we really need to put boundaries in place, I think, especially when we are creators, content creators. Just because we're on social media and we put ourselves out there, um, I don't really ascribe to this whole thing of like, we should just accept that we're going to get, trolled, or yes, we're going to get trolled, but it's how we handle it. It's how we set boundaries. We wouldn't want to go into a relationship, as I have learned in my past relationships, where people have autonomy over those things that they can say to us, or choose to really like tell us how we should feel or how we should think about ourselves. And it's been a problem for how many years, and we're trying to like really work to build up people's confidence and help them, to support them through their self-love journeys, and to really eradicate this kind of behavior. And so I just want you guys to know that you don't have to take it in. This is part of a problem. And I think it is a part of the problem we need to be talking about a lot more. Like I said, if I had issues, I would ask you guys for help. If I had serious issues about my mental or physical health, to be honest with you, I'd probably go and see somebody else before I put a video up here asking for your help. Especially in terms of like mental health, or in this case, teeth. Like, obviously, like, I'm a responsible adult. If I need that kind of assistance, I'm gonna go and get that assistance. And I understand that people as well. One of the comments that was made in the email was, if you fear or you're embarrassed or scared, because you don't open your mouth enough and you don't smile. If I was worried about those kind of things, I wouldn't be making videos. And it's not reason enough not to make videos either. It's not reason enough to not go to school. It's not reason enough to like give up on yourself because you have some kind of default that's not even your own making, or rather it's not even your own perception, it's somebody else's projection. And that kind of pisses me off. And because this is my channel, I can do what I want. I can make these videos and talk about these things. Like, I'm just gonna do it. And so I think the thing too is, once you start doing this, it can start to move somewhere else. So what is to say that somebody else might want to feel like they're free to email me and say, what about your skin? Like, what about your acne? You know, you might feel better about yourself, or you might look better and have more opportunity to get the job that you want if you don't have acne. Now, again, this is a perfectly interesting point for a lot of people in the industry, but I've never had a problem getting a job because of the way I look, and I've never had a problem getting into any degrees or anything I want to do because I have acne. Like, um, and also another thing too is that nobody has that right. This is something that comes down to consent as well. You have the right to have your opinion. You have the right to share your opinion. You have the right to think the way that you want to, but you have no right to overstep somebody's boundaries and put that shit on people. Because to me, that's starting to step into the territory of, like I said, entitlement. It just really feels like entitlement. And so, how I dealt with this situation is, I have sent 2 emails because there has been 2 emails sent to me. Both of them, the first one, like I said, was pretty polite. The second one, I got stronger. in terms of boundary setting, and basically said, you know, I understand that this is your issue. This is really your issue. Like you have a problem with me. You have a problem with the way I look or the way I present myself or the way I speak or talk. And then I set the boundary. If you do not want to watch my channel, if you do not want to follow me, you do not have to. But going forward, I do not want to have any unsolicited advice. I am responsible for myself, and I always will be. And then I just recommended that if if she felt like she really needed to sort of help somebody in that situation, because it definitely felt like it was a situation that was affecting her, that she was more than welcome to start up a YouTube channel or share on social media, make a blog post about it, and or find a forum to share that opinion with. Yeah, so you don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. You don't have to. A lot of people would just block the email, and I think it comes down to a call. For me, I decided to give this person a chance to. I thank them for giving me that time, but after a certain point, that time ends, and so does the energy level that I can give to those people, and I'd rather spend it working towards schooling or doing something with my self development or making a video for you guys about something else. So, yeah, I think I pretty much said what I wanted to say. And again, because this is my channel, there are going to be videos about these kind of things. With Self Love September coming up too, like I am going to be making some videos about identity and self, body, and all these kinds of things. So it like as much as it's pissing me off, it's like firing me up to have these discussions. And I would love to hear your thoughts if you've had any experiences like this. What did you do? How did you handle it? What do you think about autonomy and people's rights to tell you how you should feel about your own body? Most of us grew up in families with people who told us, these kind of things, and it just needs to stop for me. Like personally, I think it just needs to stop. But it's a process, and it's a societal process. And yeah, just if we can start talking about these kind of things, maybe we can shift them a little bit. In terms of self-love, love yourself, and that's the main thing. At the end of the day, even though this woman has really pissed me off, I know myself, and I'm quite happy with myself. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching and enduring my ranty rants, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.